Yo, back to the watch list for June 24th. Start off here, MBIO, straight from that watch list on Thursday going into Friday. And I did broadcast that morning for the guys in IU, and we got that nice first green day bounce back into the 80 cent anticipated range. Looking left, you can see this is kind of where it topped, base, topped out again, and not a coincidence that it came right back up into these levels. You got this opening range, held lows, shoved red to green, first time going green in 3 days, and then you get this pullback, higher low, ABCD type setup right here, push, pull, higher low. So I was buying right through here, selling, and then I rebought right around here, and then was selling again up into here. Nice trade. This is my kind of A+ that I like to look for. CMTL, I had bought a few on this one here right around the $4 range, and I just put a stop in at low a day, and it kept fading off. I was looking for this push to start to build towards 440s and get some ads, but just a super small starter, like 1/10 of a position, just so that I could scale in a bit easier if 440s broke. So I'm gonna set some alerts here for 420s, and ideally get that trade down the road. KTRA, I love this rejection off of the 30s, and now basically wherever this pullback comes, I'd like it to stay higher than the 17 cents and start to build a trend. So this will be a watch down the road as well. GovX, also from that watch list on Friday. We got this same kind of setup that's been working lately. No overhead resistance. Big volume comes in. Second day consolidation, looking for that third day move to trap some shorts. Did gap down a bit more than I was expecting, but it came back pretty well. Off of open here, it trended up. A bit of stuff volume right around here and consolidated right at the prior resistance level, and it did not break until after hours. So ideally, I get some dips versus these 220s, some sort of weak open, and a re-break of the 240 line, and I think we could see $3 on something like that. Arab was the big percent gainer from Friday. Just noting, because now it's gone from 30 cents to 90 cents. It did fail a bit here into close under prior support of 70 cents. So no real plan here for me if it wants to consolidate and do that third day move again, but not really a trade that I'm going to look for tomorrow. And ICU, last one here, hit my multi-day runner scan. Now it's gone from $3 to 7s in regular hours, and after hours was pushing on 9. I'd like to see one more day of volume, because Friday was the only day that really had volume, even though these days were grinding. So if I get some, if this big gap holds up into the 10s, it's got a fairly good history of first red days. Let me go back. Stuff like this, where you get this day and a big gap up, this day, big gap up, and then these days here, big gap up, stuff like that. So I'd be looking for something similar if tomorrow it wants to have some sort of large gap and volume sustain. I'd be looking for some sort of failed fall through rejection off open and join that trend. Goal for this week is to not chop myself up front side. I really need to start waiting for levels versus predicting a lot of things. It got me in trouble a couple times on a couple trades we went over last week, where I was kind of getting squeezed on the front side of the move, and then kind of making it back for small gains or flat once the actual trade came in. If I could just avoid that front side, the P&L would turn out a lot better. So that's my goal for the week, to focus on. Draw those lines and wait for them to prove. So I think that's about it. It'll likely be a slower Monday, not so many watches, but I'm sure once market opens, we'll have lots of stuff popping up on radar, and then maybe a heavier watch going into Tuesday. So that's about it, and I will see you guys in the room.